Our exhibition is about other exhibitions that were dedicated to Nazi crimes and to the history of the Holocaust and were staged between 1945 and 1948. We are looking at 6 exhibitions that took place in London, Paris, Warsaw, Liberec, and in DP camp Bergen-Belsen. These 6 exhibitions are very different and very specific to their location. The differences between them usually stem from the differences between history of the occupation or the Second World War in each of these places. And I would say that the specificity of this history then determined the shape of these exhibitions. However, in some ways there also are similarities between them. For example, the visual means they use to deal with the topic of displaying violence. We can see that in many exhibitions reconstructions were used as an important strategy to display violence, or photographs taken in liberated concentration camps played an important role in mediating this history. One of the very special objects that really is one of the most unique objects we are featuring in our exhibition is the kilim made by forced laborers of the Łódź ghetto, and it depicts their own work. So it is also an act of self-representation. On the one hand, we can see here the history of our own dealing with the Second World War and the legacy of the Second World War, but also we still live at times where war is pretty much reality for us in Europe, and we are still seeing images of war in media. So in a way, this exhibition is also opening all these other contexts that are more contemporary. I hope that the visitors who visit our exhibition will first of all be intrigued and interested in the complexity and differences between all the narratives that we are presenting. So we really want to highlight different ways of dealing with the past in formerly occupied countries. So I hope they will take away some knowledge about these narratives, but also some interest in how people dealt with this violent history in the aftermath of the Second World War. I also hope that they will understand and through our project maybe think about how important exhibitions are when it comes to dealing with this type of violent past, and in general the role of arts and culture in addressing this topic, and see how essential it actually is to process even the most difficult and traumatic past.